Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Okay, today we're doing the full review on the Brooks Ghost 13. I've been running in it for a little while now. I don't know exactly how many miles I've got in it. I know it's over 100, and I will let you know how many miles that are in this shoe after my run. Now we're going to get into my thoughts after the run, but let me just tell you that I have been enjoying this shoe. It's very enjoyable, it's fun to put on. It really, I don't know, it's like a blanket. It keeps me warm, it's comfortable. Right? My body looks forward to putting on this shoe. It knows it's not going to get beat up. Anyway, that's what we're talking about today, the full review of the Brooks Ghost 13. First, my name is Matt, and on this channel we talk about all things running. If you like running, if you like this sort of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, consider doing so right now, and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. One more thing, if you haven't already joined my Strava Club, go ahead and do that the second you're done watching this video. The link is in the show notes below. The Matt B Running Club is a perfect place to support all the runners in this community, and a lot of times in the comments we talk about runs, we talk about the runs that we've done, we've talked about runs that we're planning, we're talking about our future races. The Matt B Running Club is a perfect place to just give support, get support, and connect with those runners. Go ahead and drop a few kudos to them. All right, we're gonna go for a run. We're gonna go for the last run in the Brooks Ghost 13 before the review. Then I'll let you know how many miles, then I'll give you my opinions. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Alright guys, full review of the Brooks Ghost 13. But first, today was toasty. Listen guys, today was toasty. Harmony and I went out for our run. It was about 5:35 in the morning, full moon, gorgeous. But it was 80 degrees, which is 26.11 Celsius, I think. And the feels like temperature was 88. That's 31 Celsius. So crazy warm. We're going through a heat wave. It does affect the run. It definitely affects the run. It just makes it not as easy as you think it should be at a certain pace. So speaking of pace, today's run was 11.4 miles, which is about 18.35 kilometers at average pace. Oh, I don't even remember. I know I looked. 8:53, which is about 5:30 a kilometer. But look at my heart rate. Look at this heart rate right over here. 118 average. Now, that is barely ticking over, right? That is barely ticking over. I think that is probably a zone 1 for me. Very low zone 2, but the effort was a lot higher than the heart rate would actually dictate. That's the heat. That's what the heat does. But listen, winter is coming. Winter is coming and things are gonna be good. The Brooks Ghost 13. I don't know if that came out as well as I was hoping, but with today's run, puts 130 miles on this shoe. Plenty of time and plenty of distance for me to give you my full review. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna tell you more about what I feel about this shoe, but in a nutshell, it's comfortable. It is very comfortable. There's lots of padding around this heel collar. The heel counter is rigid. Listen, you put this in, you're locked in. It's nice, whether you're a heel striker, a midfoot striker, and now of course, every shoe just feels a little better when you midfoot strike. I challenge you, if you are a heel striker, to get out there and just try and strike on the midfoot. Every shoe feels better, in my opinion. But I also heel strike, especially when I'm running slow miles, and it's just comfortable. You know, that's it. This upper, listen, it's black, so it's still looking pretty sweet, in great condition. No signs of wear on this engineered mesh upper. I've got some other opinions. We're gonna talk about it when I get inside. So let's go in. I'm gonna get cleaned up. Probably gonna eat breakfast first, then I'm gonna tell you about the Brooks Ghost 13. And we're back in the Cloth Studio. Welcome back. Okay, the run. Listen, I already did my first impressions. I will go ahead and link to that right up there. Go ahead and click that. I run over all the stats, but let me briefly tell you that engineered mesh upper, very comfortable. 32mm stack height in the heel, 20 in the forefoot, giving this shoe a 12mm drop. Bit big. What does that mean? Not much. It's very comfortable. As I said, building up to this video, before the run, I have had a great time running in this shoe. It's like going for a run with a friend. You know you're gonna have a good time. You know you're not gonna get beat up. You know it's gonna be fairly easy. Now, when it comes time to picking up the pace in this shoe, yeah, it can be done. It can definitely be done. Would I wear this shoe on race day? No. Absolutely not. It does pick up a little bit of weight when it's warm out. Now, I don't know if you remember, but last time in my initial impressions, I did weigh this shoe before I took it out for the run, then I weighed it when we come back. Let's just take a look at that footage. This is men's size 13 in the US. In the UK, it is size 12. This shoe weighs in at 11.7 ounces, which is 332 grams. After an hour and 40 minutes of running, this shoe now weighs 13.7 ounces or 388 grams. That is a 2-ounce increase, or a 56-gram increase, or a 16.86% increase. Crazy. So as you can see, this shoe does hold on to a bit of weight when it's super hot. Probably doesn't make much difference if you live in a colder part of the country, especially now that we're coming to the end of summer. Let's just tell it how it is. This shoe is wildly popular, and for great reason. It's very comfortable. It does everything okay. You know what I mean? You can put it on, you can churn out the miles, you can pick up the pace when you kind of need to. I would say you really don't have to worry about injury just because it's so well cushioned. If a new runner goes into a running store and asks, what is the best shoe for me? I'm just getting started. Or, I don't know who would say this, but I just want to churn out the miles nice and slow. Now, if you follow me on Strava, you know that that is what I've been doing for several months. In these times of coronavirus, I have found great solace in just churning out the miles. This is a great partner to do that with. However, if you're looking for any excitement, if you're looking for a bit of romance, then the Brooks Ghost 13 may not be the best option. Now, it's a very supportive partner. It'll stick with you through the years, maybe. I don't know how many miles you run. This shoe is going to be there for you, and it's not going to hurt you. But after running in it for over 100 miles, I have found it's lacking in excitement. If the Brooks Ghost 13 was a life situation, I would say it's akin to sitting on the sofa on New Year's Eve with a glass of water and a bowl of vanilla ice cream. Yeah, that does sound fun, but there's probably more fun things to do than that at that time of year. Does that make any sense? What I am trying to say is that this shoe is fine. It's fine. It's better than fine. It will take you through the miles and it will be comfortable while you do it. But it just seems to be lacking something. Just a little excitement. It is undeniably comfortable. It is very comfortable. The upper is just beautiful. It looks nice. It feels nice. Let me just show you the outsole. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like there's hardly any wear. Guys, I'm going to say this is a 500 or 600 mile shoe. But I'll say it again, just lacking a little excitement. So there we go. Guys, let me know in the comments below. Have you run in the Ghost? Now, a lot of people have wanted me to try that shoe, and I can see why. It fills a niche, right? It fills a niche, and it actually fills my niche for what I've been running in recently. I don't know. I'm not in love with it. Not in love with it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Guys, if you got any value from this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I will see you next time. Be kind, be happy, run well.